Tux is thinking about if he was ready to come down for his breakfast. It rained overnight, but it's not currently raining. I saw Stripe come out from underneath the tarp, come from his doghouse. Oh, let's go get him some breakfast. There's Morris, so he was under there with Stripe. They get along fine.
Referral code? Giving out our referral code?
For TeslaFi.
Oh.
It's the same as our Tesla referral code. Yeah. Don't get wet. Is it dry enough to read?
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Okay. I'm working on Johnny's lunch. I cooked some noodles, and then I threw in some pasta sauce, Parmesan cheese, shredded yellow cheese, and some sausages he likes. We vary the sausages, but what kind they are, but generally the rest of this is about the same. And I'm just using the residual heat from the pot that cooked the pasta to warm the pasta sauce, which in this case it was a half a bottle that came out of the refrigerator, and melt the cheese. And the sausages I did warm. They were fully cooked, but I warmed them in advance. Pretty easy peasy. Just waiting the time for the pasta to cook is about as hard as this meal gets, but he really likes it, so there you have it. I'm headed out in Ruby. I'll explain more in a minute. Tux is on the platform, which you can't really see him, I guess, and the girls are in the catio, the cat hotel, inside the hutch, so everybody's good. I suspect Morris and Stripe are back up the hill in the doghouse. We did charge Ruby last night. She's currently sitting at 204 miles, so I've got plenty of charge. I'm picking up my older son to take him for a haircut and a little bit of necessary shopping. And so I'll be driving to and from Garner a couple of times today. It's nasty out there, cold and wet, but this was the day that worked out best to do this. So no problem. Ruby is obviously going to get dirty and wet, but I'm going to enjoy driving my car today regardless. She wasn't that clean. And that's about what's going on. I notice I have dotted lines and not full regen, so I'll be careful about that as I head out. It's in the 40s today. Ruby says it's 45, and that's about all it's going to do. I called my neurologist's office this morning, and I was able to make a telehealth appointment for Wednesday, which nothing short of shocked me, since the first time I waited to become his patient, it was about a 5-month wait, and usually to schedule an appointment with him is like, you know, a 4-month wait. So I don't know how I lucked out with that, but I'll take it. This will be my first telehealth appointment. I'll let you know how that goes. He generally just talks to me, so I don't see any reason with this appointment, especially for an established patient, why that wouldn't be acceptable. Saves us a drive up to Durham, so that's good. And Don wanted me to comment, and I agree, that when I was in the hospital, you know, and they were running all those tests, the test results were going back to WakeMed MyChart. If I'd have been at Duke, they'd have been going to Duke MyChart. And I actually knew some of the results before my nurse or even my doctor knew the results. So I'm seeing a few improvements in healthcare over the old wait in the doctor's office lobby for 90 minutes for your appointment and not know what's going on at all. So yeah, getting the lab results online, being able to see them as soon as they're released, that sort of thing, that was all a positive. Yep, it's wet today. I'm here by this cement post, parked far away from Walmart again. That's where the hair place is. And just waiting. Nobody stays in the lobby right now. That's not actually there for an appointment. Yep, that's where I am, just off East Broad Street at the little outbuilding that's in front of the Walmart. Yep. So all done shopping at Kohl's, mission accomplished. Monthly Starbucks drink in hand. I shouldn't have, but I'm enjoying it. And pulled in over here to look at a different view of the construction behind Guardian Angel. This is just a couple businesses over and the access point to that community, because as you know, it's cleared out behind Guardian Angel, but that's not how people are going to access the community. Well, the only way it could be any uglier out here or look any more like winter would be if it were snowing. I mean, it's just been this cold rain all day. It's 46 according to Ruby, and it's just been wet. What else can I say? I am headed back to Fuquay. I'm done with my second trip over to Garner, and I'll be meeting a friend at Guardian Angel who has some cat food for me to try. It's frozen real cat food, and certainly with all the guys, it didn't work for their cat, and they wanted to pass it on to somebody that could really use it, and I'm sure I have enough guys that it's highly likely that some subset of them will like it. So I'm appreciative of the chance to not waste it, use it, and yeah. After I do that, I'm just going to meet in the Guardian Angel parking lot, and I'll be heading to the house. Johnny's been in Ruby's Bay and done his weekly private Taekwondo lesson early in the week this week. And so I'll be able to pull Ruby in when I get home. Okay, when I went past the sheets there at 5 Points earlier today, gas was at $2.05. I am not kidding you. When I went past just now, it was at $2.35. That's a 20-cent difference. And I had looked up at the Banks Road sheets halfway between here and Garner, and it was within a few cents. So wow, a 20-cent change just by what hour you put gas in your tank today. Woo! I realize when you go on trips with electric cars and you have to use the supercharger network that you do have to get out of the car to plug the car in and to unplug the car, and you are potentially out in the weather because there's no cover. I get it. But 99.5% of the time I charge in my covered garage, and you know, I'm just really thankful on a day like today that I don't have to get out and plug in anywhere in this weather. I'm really appreciative of that. Yeah, just go through on the red. Oh yeah, just go through on the red, people. That's good. There was nobody behind me close. I didn't cause anyone to brake. These poor cars were trying to make the, oh, you're gonna go across too? Maybe they have the arrow right now. Anyway, that was a little red light running there in Fuquay. Patience, people, patience. It's pork chop night. Some of us have fried egg on top.